What up, y'all? This is Tracy from Nerd Squish, and today we're going to talk about my current obsession, K-pop Demon Hunters. On the night of July 21st, 2025, I was lying in bed helping my husband organize his Pokemon card binder. Yes, let that sentence sink in for a moment. While we're doing this, he decides we need to put on a movie in the background while we're doing this organization. So he's scrolling through Netflix and he lands on K-pop Demon Hunters. I had never heard of the movie, but based on the thumbnail and the trailer and what I was seeing, I was not excited. You see, my husband loves anime, and I do not. Anime is just, it's never been my thing. So I braced myself for another weird anime movie that I would have to sit through. But then the movie started. Within minutes, I was hooked. The music, the animation, the characters, I was all in, baby. I was shocked at how good this movie was, especially considering that it just kind of dropped out of nowhere with what seemed like no marketing. The movie is about a K-pop girl band called Huntrix who also hunts demons. And their songs create a magical barrier called the Han Moon that seals the demons away. And it's not just them. This has been going on every decade. There has been a group of women that have been singing the evil away. After decades of fighting musically inclined demon hunters, the Demon King decides to form a rival boy band called the Saja Boys to stop the demon hunters once and for all. So you have a human K-pop band and a demon K-pop band fighting for popularity and the fate of the world. So why has this movie with anime influence and a genre of music that I don't like slowly taken over my every waking moment? This is easily one of the most catchiest and addictive soundtracks that we have heard in a long time. 2025 has basically been the year of epic, addictive movie soundtracks. I basically went from listening to the Sinner soundtrack on repeat to listening to this one on repeat. I seal the Han Moon every day on the way to work. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. You know together we're glowing, gonna be golden. Boy, can I sing or what? Kinda falls in that or what category. And the songs aren't just catchy. The vocals are stunning, the songs push the story forward, and the concert scene where the Saja Boys perform Your Idol lives rent-free in my head. I could be in a very important meeting at work, but know that I have missed everything that's said because all that I hear is, listen cause I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Good. Okay, I will not sing anymore. I promise. Now, I'm not a listener of K-pop, okay? And I heard the songs from this movie and I thought, you know what? Maybe I am a fan of K-pop and I just didn't know it. So after I watched the movie, I listened to some K-pop. No, I'm not a fan of K-pop, but I am a fan of whatever crack they put into the music for this movie. It's visually stunning. The style is very reminiscent of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with its like limited animation that involves the, fewer in-between frames, giving it this jagged kind of energetic motion. But instead of combining the hand-drawn comic book look with CGI like Spider-Man did, they inserted more of this anime K-pop aesthetic. It's a truly vibrant blend of fantasy and pop culture, and it's wild because, again, I am not a person that likes anime. I don't like K-pop, but the bits of it that they took and they inserted into this movie, they work and I love them. And the fight scenes are beautiful. They're like watching music videos because we're fighting and we got tight music and it is just pure gold for the eyes and for the ears. Sure, K-pop Demon Hunters is eye-catching. We have fun visuals and bright colors, but there's so much more to this. We have emotional weight and characters that I actually care about. Our main character, Rumi, may be a K-pop star that also hunts demons, but she's harboring a big secret. She's half demon. And this is something that she has had to hide from the two most important people in her life, her bandmates, Mira and Zoe. As the story progresses, the patterns, one of the signs that someone is a demon, they grow and they become harder to conceal, and they affect the way that she can perform and sing at their concerts. But in the end, she learns to embrace who she is. And Rumi is definitely a character that I feel like any girl, I don't care how old you are, if you're a little kid or if you're an adult like me, she's relatable. You want to be her. On that note though, all the characters in this story are great. It doesn't matter if it's one of the main characters or if it's a background character that you see in one scene for a couple of seconds. They're all so entertaining, funny, and heartwarming. Who would I be if I didn't mention the Derpy Tiger and the Weird Bird? They steal every scene that they're in, and I love them. There's this one demon that shows up, and he is just basically every teeny bopper at a boy band concert ever, and we should protect him at all costs, even though he is a demon. The Saja Boys themselves gave me the Beast effect. Human form, don't care. Not a fan. Okay? The popcorn eyes, I wasn't having them. I wasn't feeling it. You put them in a monster form? Yes, please. Yes, please. Don't go back to human form. We like this. Whatever this is, yes. This, no. Essentially, this Sony Pictures Netflix movie gave me what modern Disney can't but wish that they could. I grew up during the Disney Renaissance. Modern animated Disney movies are trash. Although there are rare exceptions, things like Coco and Big Hero 6. K-pop Demon Hunters nails exactly what Disney used to excel at. A strong protagonist with a clear goal who is not afraid to fall in love. The new trend in Disney animated movies is that I don't need no man, because we're all supposed to hate men and love and focus on careers, and it's such BS. You can have goals and make your dreams come true and love a man in the process. Men are not the enemy, okay? Sure, some of them are, but hey, so are some women. And we need to get over that weird stereotype. Rumi is relatable and resilient, and she can even fall in love without weakening her story. Compelling villains. Disney decided that we don't want eccentric, evil characters to be terrorizing our protagonist. We want them to face the evils of the real world. Boo! Okay, look, if I want to view the evils of the real world, I'll watch the news. Or I'll go outside. I go to the movies for fantasy and grand stories. Very similar to old school Disney villains, the Saja Boys and the Demon King are both charismatic but deadly. We have actual stakes in this movie. Catchy, story-driven music. The songs are the story. They're not just background fluff. And on top of that, there's actually songs. That is something that Disney doesn't really put in their new movies anymore. You know, they might have a song featured, but it's not the musical experience that I know and love. A perfect blend of humor and heart. It's funny without being goofy for the sake of being goofy, and it's heartfelt without being preachy. Yes, there is a message, okay, of accepting your true self and showcasing that in a society that maybe told you to hide that, okay? There is a message. But what I love about this movie is that's not, you know, there's other things happening. We're not just trying to manipulate the kids into understanding this message, but we can't sing about it. And we can't, you know, have other things going on. It's the perfect story. It's the perfect movie. There are layers to this thing that just make it infectious. K-pop Demon Hunters feels like a return to what animated musicals used to be. Bold, emotional, and fun. I went in expecting to be bored to death with some weird anime, girly pop story. Instead, it's keeping me in check, keeping me obsessed, playing on repeat in my head. Some would even call it my sanctuary. If you've watched the movie, you'll get that. So let me know in the comments, did you watch the movie? What did you think? Especially for people like me that don't like anime and K-pop. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so when new videos hit the channel, you'll be notified. And as always, thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you nerds later. Yes, I'm gonna go listen to the soundtrack once again.